President Ramnath Kovind addresses joint sitting of both houses at Jamaican Parliament. Information and Broadcasting Minister inaugurates Indian Pavilion at Car Film Festival. Assam floods affect over 4 lakh people in 26 districts, Meghalaya too in grip of rainfall. Meghalaya Chief Minister participates in group of ministers meeting on casinos and online gaming. And Manipur Chief Minister holds press meet to update various issues including floods and drug campaign. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Joshna Borwa with the news in detail. President Ramnath Kovind addressed the joint sitting of both houses at Jamaican Parliament last night. He was accorded a ceremonial welcome by the President of the Senate and the Speaker of the House. In the meeting, Kovind appraised the Parliament of the technological developments where India is taking the lead. He made special reference of how the education sector of India is progressing. Kovind further added that India shares Jamaica's Vision 2030 goals of empowering its people and ensuring a secure, cohesive and just society. He said there is immense scope for cooperation and mutual learning between the two nations, including business, railways, agriculture, hospitality and tourism. Meanwhile, delivering a welcome address, Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness said that the help provided by India has deepened the relation between the two nations.
But business, music, sports, dress and food have all witnessed rich Indian presence. It is not only the Indian diaspora and the cultural bonds that bring our two countries together, but our belief in democracy and liberty also binds us together.
Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur today inaugurated the India Pavilion at Car Film Festival. He also unveiled the poster of the 53rd International Film Festival of India, IFFI, during the event. Speaking on the occasion, Thakur announced an incentive scheme for audio-visual co-production and shooting of foreign films in India with a cash incentive of up to 30% with a cap of $260,000. He said in the case of foreign films that will be shot in India, there will be an additional bonus with a cap of $65,000 for employing 15% or more manpower in India. Thakur further extended an open invitation to all to be part of IFFI Goa 2022. He, along with Information and Broadcasting Secretary, Indian Envoy to France and CBFC Chairman, joined an interactive session. Various actors, film director Shekhar Kapoor and music maestro A.R. Rahman also participated in the session.
A very special year as India is the country of honor at Marshadow Film. I am delighted to announce that today in Cannes, an incentive scheme for audio-visual co-production and shooting of foreign films in India with a cash incentive of up to 30% with a cap of $260,000 and in the case of foreign films being shot in.
The Indian Navy today successfully undertook its maiden firing of the first indigenously developed naval anti-ship missile from the Integrated Test Range Balasore. The missile followed the desired sea skimming trajectory and reached the designated target with high degree of accuracy, validating the control, guidance and mission algorithms. The missile also employed many new technologies, including an indigenously developed launcher for the helicopter. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh congratulated DRDO, Indian Navy and associated teams for the maiden development flight test. Meanwhile, the Indian Navy in a tweet said that this firing is a significant step towards achieving self-reliance in niche missile technology and reaffirms the Indian Navy's commitment to indigenization. In Assam, over 4 lakh people have been affected due to floods and landslides in 26 districts, while 8 persons have lost their lives so far. About 40,000 people have been shifted to temporary relief camps. Dima Hasao, Hujai and Barak Valley are the worst affected areas. Meanwhile, the Army National Disaster Response Force and State Disaster Response Force (SDRF) are pressed into rescue operations. The state government has also asked the Indian Air Force to airdrop essential food items in worst-hit Dima Hasao district by tomorrow. Meanwhile, Northeast Frontier NF Railways said that the railway authorities are working on war footing to restore rail connectivity. Similarly, in Meghalaya, continued downpour has caused fresh landslides in the state. A fresh landslide in the East Jaintia Hills blocked the Silchar-Ratachera Clariat Road on National Highway 6 at Kuliang village. The government has initiated efforts to clear the same to provide necessary assistance to stranded passengers. The rain also washed away a bridge in Simplong village. This was the only bridge connecting Simplong, Borsara and other villages in East Jaintia Hills to the rest of the state. The collapse has raised concerns about transportation of essential commodities to these border villages. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today participated in the meeting of group of ministers on casinos, race courses and online gaming. Taking to his Twitter handle, Sangma said that the meeting has successfully come to a consensus and the report of the submissions will be handed over to the Finance Minister in a day or two. He further added that the matter will be presented in the next GST Council meeting.
Recommendations that we have made have been based on existing laws that are in place, existing rulings from the Supreme Court, and keeping in mind the entire uniformity that needs to be maintained in the sector as a whole. So all these factors had to be looked in. We also looked at the aspect of the growth of different sectors. We also looked at the aspect of ensuring that the entrepreneurs, the businesses, all these aspects also were considered.
Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today held a press conference to share important updates on various issues. Singh said that the government is closely monitoring the situation of rainfall in Manipur as there has been sporadic floods and landslides in some parts of the state. Relief work is already underway. Singh further said that the War on Drugs 2.0 campaign has been extremely successful as drugs worth nearly 182.3 crore rupees was seized. He also added that 380 acres of poppy cultivation had been destroyed. Meanwhile, Singh further took to his Twitter handle in this regard and informed that 30 government employees, including some police personnel, were suspended as they were subletting their quarters. An investigation against an official also had been conducted for abusing his powers. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma today attended the 27th Triennial Kendriya Adhiveshan of Ahom Gorkha Sanmelan. Sharma said that the Gorkha Development Council will be empowered and an action plan will be prepared for development of the community. 25 crore rupees has been allocated for the same. Moreover, Science or Commerce stream will also be introduced in Gyanpith Degree College, Nikasi. Sharma in a tweet expressed that the Gorkha community is an integral part of Assam and its vibrant culture, traditions and literature make it even more special, and that the state government is committed to work towards the all-round development of the community.
नेपाली गोरखा और असमिया लोगों का बीच में संबंध हुआ था, इसका बारे में मैंने जिक्र किया और मैंने ये भी आह्वान किया कि कभी गोरखा लोगों को विदेशी जैसा बात बोलना नहीं चाहिए और मैंने हमारा ऑफिसर लोगों
Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha, since assuming charge, held a courtesy meeting today with the Chief Secretary, Principal Secretary and other senior officials at the Secretariat. Taking to his Twitter handle, Saha added that they informed him about the overall affairs of their respective departments. He further informed that he also sought their cooperation and advice to review various important issues. Arunachal Chief Minister Pema Khandu addressed the consultative meeting of the Monpa Mimang Sokpa apex body of Monpa tribe residing in West Kameng and Tawang districts. Khandu advised the members to work towards uplifting and upgrading the quality of education as well as combating the menace of drugs in the Monpa society. Further, taking to his Twitter handle, Khandu lauded the initiative of the MMT apex body for showcasing an excellent way to go green by using bamboo flask instead of plastic bottles in its consultative meet. In IPL cricket, Kolkata Knight Riders will take on Lucknow Super Giants at the D.Y. Patil Stadium, Navi Mumbai in a short while from now. Meanwhile, in last night's match, Sunrisers Hyderabad defeated Mumbai Indians by 3 runs. Put into bat first, Hyderabad posted a total of 193 runs for 6 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs, riding on Rahul Tripathi's 76 and Priyam Garg's 42 runs. In reply, Mumbai could score 190 for 7 in 20 overs with the help of skipper Rohit Sharma's 48. In line with the country, Nagaland too is observing the International Museum Day at the State Museum organized by Department of Art and Culture under the theme Power of Museums. In commemoration of the International Museum Day, all entries to the State Museum will be free from today to the 21st of May. Director of Art and Culture Adela Moa said that students from various schools have started visiting the museum and informed that very soon the Historical Archaeology Gallery will also be opened. She further added that a good number of visitors, both national and domestic, have visited the museum so far.
May, we are celebrating the International Museum Day, and we got this letter from the Ministry of Culture informing us that in different parts of the country they are going to have this International Museum Day celebration.
The Government of Art and Culture is now celebrating the International Museum Day from 18 till the 21st with the underlying theme of Power of Museum, and then as part of the celebration.
In Meghalaya, Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment Pratima Bhomik virtually inaugurated the services of Composite Regional Centre for Skill Development, Rehabilitation and Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities in Shillong. The program was held at U Sosotham Auditorium and was attended by State Minister for Department of Social Welfare and senior central and state government officials. Speaking at the inaugural function, Bhomik said that the current government has implementing various welfare schemes for persons with disabilities in the country. To end the news, the main points once again. President Ramnath Kovind addresses joint sitting of both houses at Jamaican Parliament. Information and Broadcasting Minister inaugurates Indian Pavilion at the Car Film Festival. Assam floods affect over 4 lakh people in 26 districts. Meghalaya too in grip of rainfall. Meghalaya Chief Minister participates in group of ministers meeting on casinos and online gaming. And Manipur Chief Minister holds press meet to update various issues including floods and drug campaign. And that's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.